is a stormy piece. It must be said. Yeah, well, the thing is, to make it clearer for us as listeners, you need a wider palette of colours, because your colours for the first and second subject, which are completely contrasted, despite the tension going on in the accompaniment, they should be completely different colours. So if you go, that's too much like, it's got to be utterly different character, utterly different person talking. Okay, let's go from the beginning. Yeah, just make sure, I mean, you're absolutely right to do them kurz und energisch. Short and energetically, but one must feel the top. So we feel the melody, because I think it'll become quite important later. Cap and nod. Yeah, it's right phrasing, but nod. Yeah, okay. So there's that's an upbeat bar, despite the fact it's all strong, but there are upbeat and downbeat bars. Yeah. So bum, dum. They're not all equal. Yeah. Crescendo. It's a bit, I mean, yes, it's recitative, but first of all you start with an extra beat, and then I must say I get very muddled with how you do that. And he's put in quite a clear hairpin. Yes. But I mean, 1, 2. I mean, it's fine to be free, but to lose the tempo completely, I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're making it very sort of affectionate, and sort of, which I like in The Girlfriend of My Son, but in this particular case, I think it's just more atmosphere, isn't it? I would say, you know, it's just sort of a sort of cloud that floats over us. But if you go, I don't think it's a love song. But what's the main note of the phrase? Well, the hairpin goes through. The hairpin goes through.
You think? Oh.
No. I think that makes most sense, doesn't it?
Okay, yeah, that helps probably.
I think. Well, that's sort of why I'm here. So I'm glad. I try not to hinder. Yeah, make sure you don't sound all cheerful. This is not. Cute, a little bit of D minor. So, you know, if you don't have a centre to the phrase, it's not
Yeah.
satisfying somehow. One more time. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. These bowings are so different from here. So what's the atmosphere now? Of course, it's sort of
Kind of searching, I thought.
yeah. Then, but you're sending mixed messages. You're going. Sounds espressivo to me.
Yes, right.
And I mean, it's almost deathly, I think. But whatever, it's not espressivo. Yeah, sorry. Just catch you mid. Yeah, it's good. Sorry, I made you play too softly for the piano, of course. Got to leave room for the pianista, but I wouldn't do a writ.
Yes.
So exactly. You know, he's written it all out for you. Okay, same players. Yeah, but not. It's a new phrase. Don't let the phrase die. Yeah. Okay, so there's as much crescendo as you can in that. As we have to do on the cello. But yeah, letting the bow, more bow as you reach.
Weird. Nothing.
What?
No, it's weird. I actually don't have crescendo.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
But I mean, there obviously is.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's falsetto. No, there is not. And even in this edition.
But I don't know why.
Well, it's obviously not going to be diminuendoing. It's not going to be one level. So therefore, you know, it's a tumbling forward towards.
Stupid remark.
That's all right.
To the.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Just I don't hear enough of your swansando,
Okay.
and I also hear. Don't make it comfortable for yourself by retaking. But more important, here the Lebhaft. I'm not hearing you fight the piano. Da, ba, da, da. You're going, which is no match for Sophia's. Da, ba, da, so you have to have the same energy.
Yeah.
Da, Go to yam. Yeah, but really phrase with that.
Right.
So also, it's funny, and those circumflexes,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I remember going through Schumann concerto with Clive Brown, great musical scholar of this, and we decided that circumflexes mean less accents than, less diminuendo, less diminuendo than other accents. So sorry. I think it makes sense. I mean,
So more like a line, kind of.
yeah, but just a stronger one.
Okay.
I don't know. It really came from the cello concerto, where you have a circumflex.
Right.
So, but I can't prove it. I haven't. He might have thought further. This was years ago. He may have written further about it.
So, tricky. I guess I was seeing the beginning as not having anything. That's why I was playing completely legato, because he writes like something sometimes on those kind of notes. But I actually don't know where. So maybe I can't back it up. Yes, I can. The recap.
The recap. Okay, but that's going to be stronger.
Right. Okay.
Recap being there. Yes, he has accents and a crescendo earlier.
Right. So it's probably just stronger.
To a forte. Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah. Okay.
And you come from somewhere very different.
But I agree, it should fit with the articulation.
Yeah, it should fight the articulation. Just about those accents, what we also decided with Clive at that same section, and I'm not saying this is gospel by any means, that it meant vibrato.
Okay. Meaning that everything else doesn't?
Means a little extra, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and then, and of course it's within a crescendo. I mean, you have to, or it's obviously going up to the sforzando.
Yeah.
You have to decide, but I mean, just because there's no accent doesn't mean to say,
No.
That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's just an extra emphasis, whether it's with vibrato or with its accent in the bow. But it does seem that the accents he writes are more when it's less settled somehow. I'm not sure about that, I would say. But all that. Yeah, but it's certainly different from just the circumflex.
Yeah.
Then, of course, you have the circumflex and the accent on the same note, leading to the sforzando. You know, he's meaning something by it.
Yes.
He's very precise.
Something.
Well, I think it's, the circumflex with an accent is different from just an accent, but I think those accents here cause a crescendo. So that's held plus it's going towards the sforzando.
Yeah.
It's sort of, there is a logic to it.
Okay.
Yeah, not pretty on your. I mean, the sforzando is the biggest accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good, but I Lots of bow.
Okay.
On it.
Same?
Yeah. Again, that's a written out. Will you stop throwing things all over the floor? I'm used to it. You know. I live right beneath them. I'm used to throwing things all over the floor in tantrums.
Hey! What should I do? I wish.
Alex, do you want to just strike it, or do you want to keep it?
Strike what? The whole lesson. That's it.
He wants to keep it. Okay, just stick it back in. She said.
You're
camera.
secretly
We're cutting
enjoying
that.
it.
Just like in there.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
C.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Shit. Okay. Maybe.
Oh, there's a clip as well.
Oh yeah, that's what he did.
I'm so sorry.
Shocking.
Is the modern world. Well done.
Where was it? Yeah, of course.
This is why. It was switched on.
Make me continue.
Oh, it's yellow. What does that mean?
It's funny because the accents, in a way, I think are less accented than the beginning. I mean, it's because it's more growing line somehow.
Right.
I mean, you have, of course, there is a crescendo, but still, those notes are sort of quite events in themselves. Whereas here, this sort of seems to be a written out crescendo, though.
Oh, I like that idea.
Good. It just seems natural. Just careful though, not. Don't let the tension.
Yeah.
Go. But not. I would say.
Yeah.
And then it does make sense, the circumflex. Yes, also not. Oh, sorry, that. Not. Careful, not that. From.
Yeah.
Almost marking you down here to forte.
Yes.
Actually, because it's it was forte a long time ago, and actually, does he actually mark forte? It obviously was, but I think it's actually coming because this is the beginning of a transition.
Yeah.
So it's come down now. Just from. But I mean, not too obviously come down, but also not don't rush. Yeah, you have a new question. Yeah. Okay, but these are not two voices in opposition there for the first time. And then back to forte. Okay, I don't feel the two characters.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're still rushing over forte bar. Yeah. Not too late. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking. But doesn't the fact that he puts it all under a slur, yeah, da 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 dum, make less of the what you're doing is the ba da 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 dum. But actually, yeah, ba ya da 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 dum. If you crescendoed less, then it makes more sense of the transition, I think. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, it is sforzando, but somehow it's more yielding, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is sforzando, you're right. Whereas Amarins has, when she replies, sforzando piano. Yeah, with a ba ya da 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 yum ba da ya da da. I don't know. I don't know if it can come away quicker, but it just doesn't. It somehow has to go with. And at the moment, it sounds too hard. The same place. Yeah, but forte. Yeah, you know, it's beginning to move emotionally towards the second subject, and somehow it felt felt too urgent, I think. But it was better. It somehow worked better. So I'm now on the wrong page, which doesn't work better. There we are. One more time. Yeah, that sounds like a sforzando, doesn't it? Yeah, good. That was nice. That made much more sense. But why? Yeah. Yeah, somewhere there.
Sorry.
No.2 before. Yeah. Okay, but again, yielding. If you go. Really melt into it.
Trying to keep tempo, but I don't know why.
I don't know why when it says when it says Rotterdam, it felt so zurückhalten.
Tempo-ish.
No, I think you're right to keep the tempo in the bars before, but not
Yeah.
once he tells you to go slower. Then I
Then-
wouldn't worry too much about keeping it.
Same maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but now you are quite a bit slower, which I think you don't need to be.
No.
Sorry. I can just sort of tender, and yet it's still stormy.
You bring the storm.
She's the storm, yes. You're the tender lover. Yeah, just careful. Thank you. Yeah, don't get stuck. Not. I know you don't want Sophia to take over your melody, but you're just going to have to live with it and give it to her.
Well, let's do the whole
earthbound, and you're going da ya da ya ya da ya. It's really flying this, and the moment we feel beats, it's not. Yeah, that. It's very pure somehow. That don't get into automatic vibrato mode.
Okay.
One more time. There's one of the few bits in the cello where I wish we could go up the octave. I mean, some of it I do play at the correct octave.
Wait, you don't play this theme in
I could. I can't remember. For some reason I didn't. Well, I know because you can't. Well, it would be bare. I suppose it could.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it does sound rather good. You're right. Nah, but you don't need. The E flat is all you need. Turning into a violinist. Macadamia would not be pleased. Vibrato means much more if you don't pour it. It's like tomato ketchup. And really, if you pour it over everything, it's not good. You want to keep it for. I love tomato ketchup, but only with the right things. Yeah, and I mean, you could say that those sospiro signs actually mean vibrato again.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Flying on the rhythm. Don't stop. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, but don't get any rotting out, huh? It's still the same beautiful melody. You know, it's starting to combine. Well, it hasn't. It's always been combined. Compliment. But you know, it doesn't suddenly become agitated.
Yeah.
That was good. Better not do it again. Never do it as well again. Just, do you have C? No, you don't. That's C.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, but that's violin-y.
Yeah. Okay.
vibrato because you're going.
Yeah, I want
Why?
an upbeat to the.
Yeah, we will be. We don't have to force it.
Yeah.
It is an upbeat, whether you like it or not. Yeah, okay. Don't get all sexy on us all the time. It won't make sense, the third subject.
I never understand these parts. You had a good suggestion and then I kind of lost it. Sorry.
I don't know, it's just transitional. I don't see this a great puzzle.
Not make a big deal of it.
Exactly. It's just leading back towards the first subject, which is, of course, the third subject in this case. As is often the case. The third subject is the same as the first subject.
Can we try one more time?
Yeah. Okay. Now play it without any vibrato at all as punishment.
Okay.
Okay, vibrato came back in, but it was good. I mean, you know, the minimum that you need, so it actually means something. Now here, again, I don't believe that just because they're accented, they have no energy.
Yeah.
And then I think roll through. I think that makes sense. But I mean, I don't think it'd be it just doesn't make sense against that compliment. From here, your two problem bars that aren't
solo bars.
And crescendo, another crescendo. If you need to take time, we just that's so exciting. Yeah. Don't rush over it just to be in time. Yeah, and if you go down, which is quite right, you have to go down here, but don't let us know about it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Keeps the same energy. Just there, the forte. I don't want you to think you should vibrate, but make sure you don't cut off the phrase.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay, I wrote a little dim because I have one note on the E string and now it sounds louder. That's really ugly.
Okay.
But
a dim, I think, is
maybe
not overstating it,
yes.
and you can't play it on the A string.
Probably I can.
That might solve the problem.
Just there.
It was good, and then it's still a phrase. That was good. Or whatever. Sorry, that wasn't very nice. Let's face it. We face the truth. But yada yada.
Right. Noch einmal. Sorry. Just.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah, the notes he wrote are quite nice actually. Yeah, but it's very present you're playing it. Is it not mysterious? It's all lost, isn't it?
Yeah, actually.
I mean, you're going sort of looking backwards, but I think it's actually looking forward.
Yeah. Taking a relaxing moment.
So, well, it's soft, but it's exploring.
Yeah.
Exploratory. Yeah, got it out. Yeah, okay. I mean, it was good, but I mean, when you vibrate like that, it says to me, oh, she's being very emotional, it's very expressive. But I think it's not. And come for Cafanot, da 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 ya, da, never equal. Yeah, I just not quite taking over.
Yes.
So, da, 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 da. And I think that would give you the tone colour as well.
Okay.
Yeah, when you stop vibrating, your bow goes weak. The two should not be so interdependent. Yeah, sorry, but why? How she played. I mean, maybe you don't like the way she played it, but she can go yada yada.
Yeah.
I don't think it is that. It's much weirder, isn't it? It's much sort of, where are we going now? I would say.
The first one, your theme.
Yeah. Well, it's only about 4 bars after we started. We might as well start.
Big jump.
Big progress.
Aber later.
Yeah, sorry, I know I'm being fussy, but I hear. Somehow these tears suddenly come from the sky.
So it's just like a little vibrato, the
fortepiano, yeah. As I was saying earlier, the fortepiano can be very, very gentle in Schumann.
Okay, yeah,
it's nothing like a sforzando. Well, there's just a huge
like
hierarchy of accents in Schumann. And people often ignore that, but he's obviously so careful to differentiate between sforzando piano, forte piano, the circumflex, and the accent.
Yeah.
It gives you, and the sospiro sign. You know, they all mean something different. It's very hard to know exactly what they mean, especially as I think they change sometimes.
Yeah.
But they do mean different things.
Okay. Maybe 2 bars before that. Does that make sense? No, 3 bars.
I don't hear you taking over. Sorry. Okay, so now we're in a new section. We must feel that, and that surprise you see that sforzando is very different.
So do you think that's like quite big then?
Oh, it's
in piano big.
It may be in piano, but I think the attack is sharp.
Okay.
So the because it changes the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Now we're suddenly active again.
Whatever you want. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, good. So we have the 2 voices. We have I don't think you should hold too much through. And then the tears. And now it's going to move forward. Just off. Yeah, exactly. Don't get emotional on us. There's nothing emotional about that. It's tension, it's excitement, and this is only a suggestion, not a statement. It's not.
Right. Just there?
Mm-hmm. That's such a surprise. And if you go ya ya da dum, yeah, I mean not too soft. So you really notice ya ya da. Suddenly bring in the second subject. You weren't expecting. Both going dum ba ya da dum, but I think it's more stretch. Don't rush over the quavers.
But it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, but you're not settled there. Yeah. You have to wait for a long time till you'll be settled in that. That's the second part of the second subject, right? Yeah. Good. Don't rush. Yeah, don't rush. It gets garbled if you rush. Sorry, that was good until then. Just on the piano. Yeah. Rush into it. I know you're panicking slightly, but don't rush. It's big. That, although it's lower, I think it's more the second one. Dramatic, to put it mildly. It's fine. Declamatory. Okay, somewhere there?
Sure.
Yeah, more bow on this. More bow. Yeah, da 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 da.
Sure.
Good, exactly. Why? It was good. Grand. Yeah. Again, it's getting bigger, not smaller. The moment you rush, it gets smaller. So from we like this moment, don't we? I suspect we're out of time. Can you tell me, where does this come from, or is it a new theme? I think of it as a new theme.
I think so. I wrote here variation. I think someone probably told me that once.
Well, I suppose you could sort of try da 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 da. It sounds to me like a new theme.
Yeah.
There's probably some brilliant thing he's done. Like, it took me years in the cello concerto to realise that.
Yeah.
It's the same as, which has been going on all the time. Maybe, but I think it's new. But, Justine, what's your dynamic?
Pianissimo, I have. But,
I've written in piano, in pencil, but I don't have any change.
Yeah. Well, I think the fact that Amarins is pianissimo, I think they're a bit loud. It sounds very earthy. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing an obvious connection, but I've never been able to see it. And the fact that
Madeline, she's really good on this stuff.
she is very good on it. Yeah, but I don't know. She can find. I've been looking for a bit. I do know this piece a little bit. But anyway, you sound as if you're playing it really on the beat. Oh dear. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay, we're probably out of time. So let's get to at least to the recap. Just in C minor. No, go for the C minor just before.
sorry, that's sorry.
Well, that was good in intention. Don't be a violinist. No, no. Aren't I sexy? Don't you think? Da-da, yada. Okay. softer. I mean, just where are we? Why? I mean, you know, if he has put in a new theme, which I think he has, and even if he hasn't, it certainly doesn't sound like.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be completely. Not slower. Yeah. Okay, it should be obviously it is syncopated, but doesn't necessarily mean it's
Articulate. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay, but now we arrive, you know, there's a cadence, and I didn't hear it at all. And a new phrase, the third part of the sequence. Why don't you just just where Amarins takes it over. Yeah, okay, but not. Suddenly, the violinist was parachuted in. Anyway, you are still basically, well, no,
Yeah.
basically you're the accompanist here. Okay, just where Sophia takes over again. Now. Yeah, okay, but I don't hear you suggesting. I mean, you're trying to find a way out.
Yes.
And I don't hear you. You're sort of resigned to your fate.
Yeah.
And now we're going to start to find our way, but only as a result of your.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but then a new phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but now the energy's. I don't hear the story. So that's. Have you really got a C here?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes much more sense. For some reason I've got a B flat.
A flat.
Okay. And then, okay, but the energy really starts there.
Yeah.
You're seeing a way out, back. One more time. Yeah, more. Yeah, so you have 2 bars to get from basically pianist, but when I say more, I just mean we need you to grab our ears, but not louder. And then you have 2 bars from pianissimo, basically, to forte. So big. Okay, just from first one. No,
Crescendo
there you
one. Okay.
often too soon.
Yeah.
Also, make sure we hear that.
Yeah.
It's disappointing to miss it here. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I mean, beautiful isn't perhaps a good word. It's so expressive. And then, crescendo.
Yeah. The crescendo one?
Yeah. Don't rush your 6/8.
Sorry.
Okay, but there's no red. I don't think there should be. Intense.
Yeah.
It's not a relaxed piece, it must be said.
Not really.
Oh boy, but it is such a masterpiece. I fear we're out of time. What's the time? Yeah, 7, sorry. Okay, and just make sure the schnelle at the end is faster. Because I've never seen, but all make sure we're not.
Right.
All that, and then really faster. Ya da da da. It is as manic as Schumann. Well, he does get manic increasingly in his later music, but it's never disorganized. It's good, great piece. But just don't. You have to sort of pull the curtains of sonority wider. Don't become a violinist. Don't sort of play expressively when that's not his way of being expressive. I mean, there are ways. There are times, of course, he's just singing out, but not here. It's either intensely private or absolutely stormy. It's all extremes. He's an extreme composer, and as he gets older, possibly more. And this is older. It's translated in the new, which is good, the new biography of Schumann, but it said he wrote to his friend, I think maybe Ferdinand David, for whom it was written. He said, I think this is friendlier than the first sonata. And I called it, I said, are you sure? Friendly. I said, look up the German word. It was nothing like friendlier. It's just been translated elsewhere as friendly. I think
what's the German word?
It's something like more satisfying or something.
Right.
It's not friendlier. It's really not a friendly piece.
No.
But it's a masterpiece which I first got to know in Prussia Cove. Fell in love with it. Yes. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we still got rehearsal to do.